hair is so pretty. I don't want to lose any of it. There, that's nice. No, keep turned the way you were. Cheer up a little bit now. You're looking fine. You're doing very good. Nice. All right. Try that one again. No. No. Well, you're moving around too much now. Okay, just hold one position. When you like it, just... Okay, cheer up now. Here I am. Okay. I've gotten about 800 pictures of your fingers now. Could you get them away from your face? My little sister used to do that in high school. She never would talk without her hands in front of her face. No, turn back the other way. I got my lights over there for you. Okay, this won't be too much longer. Okay, look at me here. No hand, only eyes. I want to see eyes and no hand. All right, now give me your eyes. You keep looking down. All right? Look. That's it. No, don't try to see me through here. Just try to cheer up, really. Cheer up a little bit. You look glum. Now turn back the other way. That's where I have you lit. Thank you. Could you bring your hair back out in front? That looked really nice. The hair, there, that's good. All right, good. Get your hand out of the shot. I don't like your hand. I mean, it's a pretty hand, but it's... Where are you going? I'm sorry, Miss,
Goldman. Alex Goldman.
Miss Goldman. This is a little difficult for me to say to you. What you have here is a rather important opportunity in your life. I don't know how you did it, but you walked in off the street and you talked. Irene Barton. Did you know that Irene Barton was the toughest agent in the business? You knew that. Well, somehow you talked her into giving you this modeling test, and quite frankly, you're very pretty and you're trying very hard, but you're blowing it. You're falling all over yourself.
I don't understand what you want.
Yeah, I know you don't. Let me see. What I want. In a word, energy. That's all. That's all it is. Just a little more energy behind your eyes, behind your beauty, behind your looks. A little bit of energy. Okay. A good model radiates energy.
Okay.
All right. Listen, why don't we try something else? Stand up. I'm going to move over here. Okay? All right. Hang on. Just going to have to refocus here a little bit. That's good. Give me a little bit of energy. Hang on a second. I'll get another focus on you. No, that's very good. That's very good. Get out of the potted tree there. You don't want to be Sheena of the jungle. Okay. That's good. That's good. Well, no, hold still. Hold still. I got... Listen, I'm not really getting anything very good here. Why don't I just print what I have and show it to Irene, okay? I really have to stop now. I mean, I'm very sorry.
Mr. Lenz, I'd really like to try it here more. You don't understand. This is very important to me.
I'm sure it is.
All my life, all I've ever dreamed about was becoming a model.
Yeah, you and about 1,000 other girls. Look, we've done everything we can, I think, for the afternoon. I have another engagement, which is going to start in about half an hour. There's nothing... Hey, what are you doing?
You want energy, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to be raped.
I'm a brown belt karate. If I wanted, I could snap your arm.
I believe you. You know what? I think you might have something there. There, wait a second. All right. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. That's it. Good. A little more of that now. Look at me. Look at me. I love it. I love it. You're not going to believe this. You're really something, you know that?
Does that look good?
You look fantastic.
I was warned that you'd come on to all your models.
Only the good ones. Well, Irene, what do you think?
Perfect. Perfect.
I knew that girl had something. Stroke of genius to have her do the martial arts, Alan.
I can't tell a lie. It was really her idea.
She's smart, too. Lorna, send in Miss Goldman.
Your call to Mr. Recamier is ready, Miss Martin.
Jacques, Irene, I'll be brief, my love. As far as the Barton Agency is concerned, you no longer exist. None of my models will ever work for you again. You're out of the business, darling. Alex. Come sit down. Have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Well, let's talk about your career. I love your pictures.
Thank you.
Why do you want to be a model?
Well, it seems exciting, and it pays well.
You know, Alex, if I take you on, your life belongs to the Barton Agency.
My life is accustomed to discipline, Miss Barton.
Terrific. We'll start your transformation.
I suppose she was just another casual acquaintance.
Oh, Marissa, give me a break.
Thank you very much for the use of your perfect body and charm, and goodbye.
Marissa.
I hate you.
Hello. I've warned you before, Alan. Stay away from my girls.
What's the matter? You jealous?
Cute, Alan. Very cute. I just don't want them moping around, threatening to quit my agency because the great Alan Lenz has broken their hearts.
Oh, Irene.
I mean it, darling. One more time, and you're out on your rear.
Oh, Mr. Lenz? Do you have a minute?
Now what?
Well, I just wanted to thank you for getting me in.
Well, don't thank me yet. You may grow to hate me before it's all over.
Why?
Because this is not the real world, Miss Goldman. This is the land of make-believe. For 10 years, I've been taking pictures of plastic women. Not to mention a lot of garbage from Madame Barton.
Well, why don't you get out?
Because the Dragon Lady pays me $100,000 to stick around.
Well, thanks anyway, but I'm being transformed, whatever that means.
Well, that's no small potatoes, you know. That's like having your virginity restored. Good luck.
No movement of the body when we walk. There should be no perceptible change of weight. Move from your hinge break on down. Designers want to see their dresses hang straight. You should never be able to see the white line between your toes. That's it. Think up. Now, we'll walk for an hour.
Oh, I don't have that much energy.
Honey, a model is on her feet for 14 hours a day. You want to be a model? Walk.
Nice. Very nice. That's it. What eyes. You catch on fast. Try a little more. That's it. Very good, Alex. Very good. Now try a little more of that. That's it. Now remember, the secret is to carry all the right stuff in this tote bag, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Oscar.
You look awful, Marissa.
I feel awful.
Anyway, like I was saying, this little emery board can save your life.
Now, how can an emery board save my life?
Rebecca, tell her.
Oh, well, you use it to scratch the soles of new shoes so you don't slip off the runway and break your behind.
Ah. But will I really use all this stuff?
Well, an average tote weighs 30 to 40 pounds.
Yeah. Now, you take any high-fashion model. She'll have calluses like a bricklayer from carrying that bag.
You get calluses on your heart, too.
Oh, Alan, stop it. Pest.
Long distance, Miss Barton. Madame Regine is on line 3.
Regine Danton?
Drunk or sober?
Regine, darling, how are you? Well, I thought you died up on that mountaintop.
My big comeback, darling. I've been working on a new collection, and it's finally ready. Oh, I'm so tired of blue jeans and peasant blouses. I have decided to restore elegance to the world of fashion. Darling, now what I want is all of my old favorites. Kate, Candy, Marissa, Jacqueline, and Camille. Now the showing will be completely private. Just a few of the top buyers and editors. Oh, well, Victor, of course. He's difficult. But he is the most important columnist in the fashion world.
Oh, Regine, how exciting. Designed a new collection.
I hear she can't even stand up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. No, I was talking to Alan Lenz. You remember Alan. He's always falling in love with one of my top models.
Irene, you will get them for me. All my favorites. For old time's sake.
Well, Camille hasn't been working lately, but I think I can find her. Now, I'll supply the makeup and the hair people, darling, but it won't be cheap. Oh, Regine. It's so wonderful to know that you're coming back to the rag business. You always were the reigning queen. Well, I'll speak to you later about the details. Au revoir, chérie.
I've done it. I've done it. Irene will bring all my old models. And Victor will come, which means everyone will come. Oh, where is Rudy with those mannequins?
This is my jacket. I've cut it on the bias, and it's sheer.
I sent a wire to that dreadful Texan and her ugly daughter.
What about the ready-to-wear boys?
That's Max and Marcel from Gladware.
Sounds like a comedy team.
It is. But they do $10 million a year in schlock.
Oh, yeah? How much do we get?
I get $25,000 for each pattern they buy. Oh, darling, it's going to be a huge success. Madame Regine restores elegance to the world of fashion. Oh.
You aren't forgetting designs by Tony Smith, are you? I mean, I've been working on this collection day and night for months.
The world is waiting for Regine, not Tony Smith.
Are you saying you intend to take credit for my designs?
Oh, full credit.
And if I refuse?
Oh, then I'll give you credit, of course. Using your real name. Marvin Bullock, deserter from the United States Army stockade.
Oh, you really are something, Reggie.
I took you in. I hid you. I fed you. I taught you.
My designs!
Well, don't get a flap, darling. I promise I'll mention your name. I'll mention your name. Now, please stop pouting and give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. That's better. We, have so much work to do. The show is in less than 10 days.
If booze doesn't kill you, I'm sure I will.
Lorna?
Darling, how are we doing on the models for Regine? Get that line, we could lose a client. Girls, girls, girls. Well,
I managed to reach Camille Betancourt at the Sensuous Magazine Mansion.
I told her to stay away from that place. What about the others?
Candy and Jacqueline are doing a deodorant in Palm Springs, but they'll be back in time.
Life is just one long love affair between this girl and her face. Look at Candy. Isn't she great?
Now, how about Kate Bedford?
Hunting big game in the Yucatan.
Well, find her.
And Marissa decided she won't do Regine Show.
She did she?
Ah, yes. The magnificent Barton girls. Tell me something, Lorna, just between the two of us. What do you think really happened to the late Mr. Barton? Oh, I heard the official story that he took the easy way out by committing suicide.
He died in a fire. That's all I know.
Yeah, he died in a fire after she had divorced him, taken over the agency, and gotten all of his money.
I wouldn't know.
Lorna, you know what I admire about you the most? Your loyalty. You always stick with the winner, don't you?
Alan, get your butt up here.
Coming, Mother.
Ooh, that is awful.
It's strawberry.
Ooh, it tastes more like bitter almonds or something. Ooh.
Oh, check the box. They just came in today.
Hi, Miss Buck.
Where's Marissa?
In the chair.
Now, Marissa, my darling, what is all this about refusing to do Regine Danton's show? You worked here long enough to know that no one refuses a job unless they're dying. Marissa, I want an answer.
Hey, Marissa. Marissa? I mean, she's dead.
Alan, what are you doing?
Taking a picture.
Why?
Because I'm a photographer. Nobody's ever done a dead model yet, have they?
This is the lip gloss that came in the mail?
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with the lip gloss?
Oh, nothing, except it contains enough cyanide to take out the bear's backfield.
Well, this is enough to make me go back to smoking. How could cyanide get in a lip gloss?
We're investigating that. What about grudges? Did anyone have a grudge against your agency?
Well, there are always disappointed clients.
You married, Miss Barton?
Well, I was divorced. Michael, my ex-husband, died several years ago.
Well, if it came in the mail, it could be one of those lunatics who puts glass in Halloween candy. We'll check it out. In the meantime, don't use any cosmetics that come in the mail. Report any suspicious packages. And leave word where you can be reached.
Ordinarily, I'd say it's just a crank phone call, but in view of Marissa's...
Just play it, darling.
Hello, Rennie, darling. Before I finish, no model in the world will work for you. You're dead. Just dead.
Are you all right, Miss Barton?
Yeah, for a moment I thought.
Any idea who that could be?
Oh, I don't know, darling. Probably some crank who read about Marissa's death in the papers.
Should we call the police?
I don't think so. I wouldn't want to start a panic among the girls. You know, bad for business. Just give me that, Lorna. The crank. Forget about it. Told that public relations man to keep Marissa's name out of the papers. Out!
Oh, Irene, calm down.
Come in. Come in, come in. What is it? We're very busy.
If you haven't replaced Marissa yet, I'd like the job.
You don't waste any time, do you?
Shut up, Alan. Ever done high fashion?
Not really.
Regine insists on models who've worked with her in the past.
I know I can do it.
I'd bet on her.
All right, we'll give you a shot at it. Alan, help her out, will you? I know it'll be tough for you.
Thank you.
Who was that little angel? Her name is Alex Goldman, and you just leave her alone. What is that thing?
A leopard.
Oh, a leopard.
Yeah, I killed its mother.
Well, how can you kill animals?
I enjoy it.
I mean, I think it's so barbaric. Oh, Irene, those shoes you're wearing, made from dead animals. Your handbag, dead animals. Your dinner, dead animals. Give me a break, will you, Kate? Can you make Regine show?
I wouldn't miss it.
Wonderful. Sunday morning at 6. We'll all fly up together. And don't bring your little orphan.
I love the costumes, darling, especially the Dracula suit. Good heavens. Is that Camille Betancourt over there? Her face looks as if she stepped on a landmine. Camille, darling! Love you.
Champagne, Miss Betancourt?
Hi, Colette. It's nice to see you.
Yes, it's nice. It's been a long time.
It sure has.
Miss, champagne?
Oh, no, thank you. That's Regine Seamstress. Oh, I'm Camille Betancourt. Hi, I'm Alex Goldman. Oh, you're the new Barton girl. Mm-hmm. I'm filling in for Marissa Newport. So you've never been to Regine's before? No. Anything you can tell me about the place? Casa Regine. She's been there a long time. She lives up there alone. She mostly surrounds herself with strays, ex-convicts. Regine drinks, so she has a lot of strange people around her. That little creature over there talking to Irene is Victor DeSalle. He's the world's #1 fashion columnist, an Olympic-class rat. Ah, so I should make nice. Well, if you get on Victor's death list, you may as well quit the business. That lady over there with the produce on her head? That's Carla Fox. She's the editor of Couturier. And who's the woman with the rocks on her chest? Oh, that one? That's Deanie Gooch. Her husband practically owns Texas. She was one of Regine's big customers years ago. What about the girl with her? Oh, the plain-looking one? That's Deanie's daughter, Laura. She's reputed to have been hatched from an ostrich egg. Oh, no. That's terrible. She's really a nice girl. She's just trying to be made into a flaming beauty by Deanie. Poor kid. She looks sad. She is, wouldn't you be? Let's see. Oh, yes, that model over there with the football shoulders? That's Kate Bedford. You know, skier, mountain climber, big game hunter. An alleged full-time skirt chaser. So watch yourself. Who's the willowy blonde? Oh, that's Candy Carroll. You know, the former Miss America? She's got that professional girl-next-door look. And that black girl looking out the window with the binoculars? Jacqueline's gotten the highest hourly rate ever paid to a model. She's terrific. Anyone else I should know about? Yeah, those fellas over there in the gray plaid suits. Mm-hmm. They're the ready-to-wear boys. They're the ones who make fashion a billion-dollar business. And you? What about you? Oh, well, I'm just a nice girl from Roslyn, New York. I've always wanted to do this. Always wanted to be a model. I tried speech and drama at NYU, but I figured out that it's easier to make a buck modeling than it is fending off all those assistant directors.
What about assistant buyers?
Well, you can walk away from them. I don't know if you can walk away from them when you're hungry.
All right, what are we stopping now?
Alan.
No, it's all right. It's just a little power failure. It happens all the time.
Oh, this is terrific. Is this the first stop?
My dear fellow, I've got an acute case of acrophobia. Now, kindly get us out of here. All right, Mr. DeSalle, just right this way. You just watch the first step. Oh, look here, you cretin!
Hey. Come on, lighten up, fellas. Hey, how about some music? I'm practically a virtuoso on the potato knish. Watch this. Yeah, well, this one happens to be a little bit out of tune. Anybody have a chopped liver in the key of C? No, huh? Well, be uptight if you want to be uptight. I personally am going to have a little more champagne. Can I interest you in a glass?
Thank you.
Here. What did I tell you? See, works every time.
Watch your step, folks.
Carla, darling! So nice of you to come. Victor! Elegant as always.
Cable car gave you a heart attack.
Oh, I'll have Rudy look at the generator.
He should change his name to Rude.
Oh, go up to the house and make yourself comfortable. Irene! You look ravishing.
Darling, so do you.
Camille, hello. Hello, all my favorite models. Jacqueline, Kate, Candy. All my favorite models. Oh, I feel as if my family is together again after all these years. Oh, where's Marissa?
Marissa couldn't make it, Regine.
Oh, no. Nothing serious, I hope.
Well, we can discuss it later. Alex, in the meantime, I have brought my newest protege, Alex Goldman. Alex, Madame Regine.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Welcome, everyone.
Jeannie.
Oh, Regine, darling. How are you?
Fine, nice to see you. This must be little Laura.
Well, she's not so little anymore, you know.
Listen, we're having this big celebrity ball after the Fat Stock show next month, and her daddy and I want Laura to look real special.
Oh, well, everybody, I want to say one thing before we do anything else. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the regulations of the Chambre Syndicale, which makes it a 5-year offense to steal original designs. Also, as you know, except for members of the press, there will be an admission fee of $1,000. Now, before entering the room we prepared for the show, please leave all cameras, pencils, and sketch pads outside the door with Luke. We begin at 2. Until then, feel free to explore the gardens. Oh, but please, don't go near the edge of the cliff. It's very dangerous. Thank you. All right, girls. Studio's up here. Be sure you bring all your things with you. Yes, now you sit here, Eddie. Don't take my phone.
have your own number. You're at the wrong rack, darling. Yours is over there.
Camille, it's for him. Okay, don't panic. I've got some masking tape. On the rack.
Welcome to Casa Rishi.
She's as drunk as a skunk, dear.
Welcome to the Renaissance of elegance.
This country's most famous designer is a woman whose interests are in all the international markets of the world. This style is definitely an influence of Spain in what Regine likes to call her suit of life. Kate Bedford shows you the two-piece look. The jacket top, which is made of black and red marbleized sequins, is totally hand-embroidered. Another look at the suit of life is this important little blazer jacket. Jacqueline wears it over a black camisole and sleek little pads of black crepe with a tiny red satin belt.
Gosh, that's a monster.
Catchy Carol shows you an evening costume in 3 pieces. The shawl collar of the blouse and the edge of the sleeves are margined with a narrow bordering of finely knife-pleated self fabric. Your grandmother would have loved these leg of mutton sleeves. Thank you, Candy. She is lovely. And now, Alex Goldman, my newest protege, shows you the dinner dress of crepe black satin in Regine's newest color called turnip. Regine has created a broadened shoulder look. Again, we see Regine's love for other lands with just the touch of a mandarin collar.
Very attractive.
A lot of Alex.
Could we mass produce a thing like that? Straight on the bias. The girl, lass. Not the garment.
Every woman wants to have a very special look for a very special evening. What? And Regine has created this elegant Nigerian brown chiffon and its flirting matching jacket for just such an occasion. It makes a beautiful figure more beautiful. The punctuation point is that tiny little bodice of totally hand-sewn feathers. Thank you, Camille.
Hey, don't panic.
Oh, I'm a wreck.
First show? Here, have one of these.
Gallica?
French.
Oh, no, thanks. I'll struggle through this one without the cancer. I can't seem to get my hair right.
Here, I'll help you with it. Don't panic. Contrary to all reports, I never mix modeling and big game hunting. Hand me the hairspray.
Oh, I'm sorry. Such a clutch. Thank you. Well, I guess I'm on.
For a truly great evening, what woman wouldn't want to look her loveliest in this beautiful hand-embroidered sequin French lace top? It is a jacket with wonderful leg of mutton sleeve and a flaring peplum. Alex is wearing this jacket with a long sleeve slit.
I'm going to feel naked in here. Oh, honey, don't be silly. You got a perfectly good body. We'll just fill it out a little bit. Oh, men just love flimsy gowns.
Well, how am I doing?
Real pro.
Oh, I'm all out. What? Hairspray. There's so many Kate's got. I'll be in the bathroom.
Brigitte, I like that one. Yeah.
she went to the bathroom to touch up her hair.
She's supposed to be getting into this dress. I'll get Rudy to find her.
So how do you think the show's going?
Artistic triumph, unfortunately a commercial flop. The ready-to-wear boys yawn through the whole thing.
Does Regine know that?
Sure she knows that. You know, that collection cost her over $100,000, and the only sale she made was that Spanish flour sack to the Texas lady.
Candy! Candy! Where's she?
Well, she went to the bathroom to touch up her hair, but Tony sent Rudy to find her.
She's supposed to be in that dress already. Well, I'll go find her. Oh, Rudy, have you found Candy?
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
I wouldn't go in there, Miss Stanton.
Why not?
Miss Carroll's in there.
Well, good. I've been looking everywhere for her.
She's dead.
Close the door and lock it. She's not going to spoil my show.
Hey, Miss Stanton, you know I got a record. If there's any trouble, I'm in bad shape.
Not a word. Not a word until the last guest is gone. You understand? Or you are out of a job.
And to conclude, one of Regine's signature dresses. This is the dress she has been famous for over the years. A truly couturier's dress that we see very few of these days. It is of white silk chiffon entirely embroidered with water paillette sequins over a fitted lining of flesh-toned crepe. Thank you, Alex Darling.
Thank you, all of you. For those who wish to leave, the cable car will be ready in 10 minutes. If you wish to place an order, Colette will be at your disposal. Thank you.
Not a mention. Not one word about my designs.
They came to see Regine, not Tony Smith.
You promised me.
Another time, Tony.
There's not going to be another time, Regine.
Don't be an idiot. Oh, Colette, go find Mr. Lenz and tell him to come to the studio. I want pictures of all the girls.
But I can't find Candy any place. Are you all right, madame?
I need a drink.
Magnificent. Okay, girls, that was dynamite. Listen, I'd like you all out on the porch for some publicity shots, if you don't mind. Where's Candy?
Brilliant show, darling.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to give you a big write-up.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me, how are the sales?
Oh, I'll know as soon as I talk to the ready-to-wear boys. Dini Gooch bought that Spanish number. Yes, for her trained seal. Tony's fitting it now.
Ta-ta, darling.
Folks, you step this way, please. Very, very nice, madam.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, yes. Now, if you'd like to examine some of the styles, Rudy will be back in half an hour with the cable car.
No, we really must get back to New York.
You don't wish to order?
The styling is too complicated, and if you'll excuse me, a little old-fashioned for today's market. The people today, they have no taste. They want schlock.
I'm afraid I don't design for your market, gentlemen. I'll have Rudy run you down to the village at once.
You follow me, gentlemen. Thank you.
Not one order.
What is it?
Please, come quickly.
4 type 2.
The Army code for nerve gas.
First Marissa with a lip gloss, and now Candy with a hairspray.
I brought that from the agency.
I think we better get the police up here.
I'll phone them now.
I always wanted to be a police photographer.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. The phone isn't working.
Oh, that's just great.
Rudy will be back with a cable car in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I suggest we all go downstairs and try to be very calm.
First Marissa, now Candy. Someone is trying to kill all of us.
Hey, come on, Jacqueline. Take it easy.
Where is this cable car?
Quiet. There's nothing to be alarmed about. We often lose electricity during a storm. Now be calm.
How can we possibly be calm with a maniac killer after us?
Is everybody all right?
Rudy, what's wrong?
Generator shorted out. It must have taken a surge from the lightning.
Can you fix it?
Not tonight, I can't.
Well, what does that mean? That the cable car won't operate?
Not without electricity, it won't.
Look, everything will be back to normal. Everything will be all right by tomorrow morning.
Well, I am certainly not spending the night in this house. We're all going to be murdered in our beds.
Look, we will try to make you all as comfortable as possible. Colette will show you to your rooms.
Regine, I hate to be indelicate, but what are you going to do with that?
I'll have Rudy and Luke put her in the studio. Madame and Mademoiselle can share the room at the end of the hall. Camille and Alex, please take this room.
Colette, thank you. Listen, could you put Mr. Lyons, Lyons, is that it? Close to us? I'd feel so much safer with a man nearby.
How do you know I'm not the killer?
Well, I doubt that. Laura says you have a nice face. Oh, Mama, please.
Alex, I think I'm going to take a shower and get the chill off my bones.
That sounds good.
Hey, if we come out of this alive, get out of the business.
Why?
Because you're looking at yourself more and more in the mirror, and pretty soon every blemish is going to become a major tragedy. You won't even be able to go to bed without thinking about how you look.
Well, I don't care. It's what I've wanted ever since I was a fat little teenager.
Well, I wanted that at first, too. I never showed this to anybody before, but I'd like you to read it.
This is a suicide note.
Yeah, I wrote it on my 21st birthday. I decided if I ever got old and ugly looking, I'd kill myself.
Camille, you're still beautiful.
Not when the lights are working.
Well, why don't you just quit? Quit the business.
Old models don't quit. They just wrinkle up and fade away.
Well, you're making a living, aren't you?
Yeah, I make a living. I have a few men friends that help me out, and I work occasionally. Lingerie, runway modeling.
Look, I'm going down to dinner. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Why don't you burn this?
Come in. What do you want?
You?
Just get out.
You take it easy. It's a nice body.
Well, enjoy it while you can, and then get out, or I'll call Regine.
Okay. Now you do that, and I'll show some of our guests some of your more recent pictures.
What pictures?
Well, I have a friend that goes up to the Sensual Mansion. Now, I'll bet you didn't know that they hide cameras in the rooms, did you? Listen to me. I could kill you right now. So you be nice.
Who is it?
Colette. Madame Regine asked if you will come down to dinner.
You tell her I'll be there in a minute. Okay. Give me the pictures.
Camille will be late, madame.
Send Luke to the cellar for more wine.
Yes, madame.
Now we must all try to be gay and forget the tragedy.
It's hardly time to celebrate, Regine.
On the contrary, death should be a joyous occasion. Speaking of death, how did the sales go, Regine?
Oh, I'm not interested in sales, Victor.
Of course not, darling.
One of my designs sells fine. If it doesn't, it's still a work of art.
What about Tony's designs?
All the designs are mine.
Are they, Tony?
Well, tell him, Tony.
The designs are Regine's.
The gifted designer does not create for ready-to-wear pigs. Balenciaga wouldn't even admit them to his shows. How I worship that man. I drink to him.
His models were monsters, darling. Colette looked like a skeleton.
But, darling, she sold more dresses than any model who ever lived.
She was a gawk. I prefer my women beautiful. Ugly women should be destroyed at puberty.
Most of them are. By their mothers.
Do you equate beauty with happiness, Mr. Giselle?
Of course, dear.
Well, I've photographed a lot of unhappy beauties.
In that case, I offer a toast to the happy gawks of this world. Really are insufferable.
I can go away if you want me to. I just wanted to say I'm sorry about what happened down there. People in the fashion business can be some of the cruelest people in the world.
I hate all of you. You've created a world in which it's impossible for a woman to be happy unless she deceives herself into thinking she's beautiful.
Well, I think you are beautiful.
Why should I have to be beautiful? I'm sorry. I shouldn't take it out on you.
Oh, no, go ahead. Fire away. I'm part of the conspiracy.
When I was a teenager, I used to have fantasies that all the beauties would get wiped off the face of the earth. And the only ones left would be us plain ones with pimples and flat chests. Crazy, huh?
No. We haven't met. I'm Alan Lenz.
Isn't that rather a perfect name for a photographer?
Yes. My real name is Lasky.
Well, I'm Laura Gooch. I'm afraid that's my real name.
You're awfully tough on yourself, Laura Gooch.
Oh, I'm not usually this depressing. Just when Mama takes me out on these clothes horse things.
What's so depressing about it for you? I mean, you could be a model if you wanted to. I'm not. I'm perfectly serious. Wait a minute. Hold it right where you are. No, don't hide. Look up. Look right up over there. Good. That's it. You're beautiful. You are. You're elegant. Good. Coy. Shy. You're seductive. Good. Fabulous. Tiger. Pensive. Regal. Amused. Contemptuous.
Her neck has been broken by a blow, madam.
Oh, my God. We gotta get out of here. Take it easy, Mom.
Shall I move the body?
Put her in the studio with Candy.
I don't think we can pretend any longer that there isn't a murderer amongst us.
Regine, we have to get the police. There's no way until the power is restored.
Didn't you say there was a path leading down the face of the cliff?
Yes, but the top portion is eroded.
Well, I'm an experienced climber, and I think I can make it down to the path.
You'd kill yourself.
It's better than getting murdered.
Of course, darling. How do we know you're not the killer?
We don't.
I think we should all stay right here until Rudy can repair the generator.
Well, I am not going to spend the night in this place. Regine, you gotta get us out of here.
I tell you, for the last time, there is no way out. None.
Madame, I found this note in Kate's room.
I believe I can make it to the village if the path is good. We'll send the police. Good luck, Kate.
She must have made it to the path by now.
Oh, she'll make it. She climbed the Matterhorn once with her uncle.
Meanwhile, it's a lovely day. I suggest you all enjoy the gardens while Rudy fixes the generator. We must try to forget about Candy and Camille until Kate can send the police.
Perhaps Kate was the killer, and now she's made her escape.
Oh, Victor, that's ridiculous.
Is it? The murderer had to have access to the agency. Had to be able to poison the cosmetics. Had to be able to break Camille's throat with a single blow. It sounds to me like Kate meets all the qualifications for your friendly neighborhood killer. I believe she also knew karate.
But what could her motive have possibly been?
Well, when you go off the deep end, you don't need a motive.
Good morning.
What do you want?
Hey, be nice.
I'm not in the mood.
You tell me something, huh? Huh? You tell me why you think you're so special. All you models put on that high-class act. You let me tell you something, sister. Camille was no better than any other two, but... You want to play rough?
You're hurting me.
Oh, well, some women like that.
Well, I don't.
All right. All right. Come on, bitch. You stay the hell away from me!
Sorry, Rudy. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Son of a...
You watch your temper! Or I'll make sure you get sent right back up to the joint. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
That's really something.
Well, you did a pretty good piece there yourself.
Well, I figured that if I really got Sarah in serious trouble, you'd do it. What's going on here?
Who are you? Well, I ain't gonna be anybody unless you help me up here. Sheriff Frank Halsey?
Hey, well, we're sure glad to see you, Sheriff. Did you climb up here?
Sure did. How is she?
She's all right. Laura?
It's all right.
It's the sheriff.
Sheriff Frank Halsey?
Oh, I was so frightened.
Did you run into Kate Bedford?
Yeah, she came down early this morning with a story about folks being murdered up here.
That's right.
2 women were killed yesterday.
All right. Where's the madam?
Regine, she's in the house, probably drunk.
I know. I was up here a couple of weeks ago, and she...
Hey, listen, we're stuck up here. Do you have a helicopter or something to get us down out of here?
We got a helicopter. It wasn't available this morning, so I had to make the hike myself. Yeah. I tell you, those mountains are so treacherous, they cost you your life. Come on, let's go on back to the house. All right, now, just stay cool. Everybody's going to get a chance to talk to me.
Oh, well, when are we going to get out of here?
Not till the cable car's working again, ma'am.
You really think we have a say in this slaughterhouse?
We'll take all precautions for your safety, Mr. DeSalle, ain't it?
How did you know my name?
Well, Miss Bedford filled me in on who was up here.
Well, why on earth did you come alone, Sheriff?
My deputies are off chasing some maniac from the county hospital.
Where is Kate?
She's staying in town. Well, how can we help you? First, I'd like to see the victims, then I want to take a look around this place.
I'll show you around.
That ain't necessary, Miss Regine. I know my way around.
Oh, yes, Sheriff Halsey was up here a few weeks ago. As I recall, we had a drink together, Sheriff.
Yes, ma'am, we had a few.
It's hard to believe we're in mortal danger up here, isn't it?
Well, we're not. We have good old Sheriff Halsey to protect us now.
Oh, he seems like an idiot.
Oh, I don't think he's as dumb as he puts on.
Alex, you've been watching too many Columbo movies.
Afternoon, ladies.
Sure.
Kind of chilly, ain't it?
Kinda.
I think I'll excuse myself now. Sheriff?
Ma'am?
Been out looking for clues?
Maybe.
Well, did you find any?
Oh, you might say.
Well, I guess cattle rustlers and such are more your line.
Well, we get 'em all.
Where are you from, Sheriff?
Texas.
What part?
Abilene. You ever been there?
Oh, sure. Ever been to Teddy's on the South Loop?
No, I ain't been there.
Been to the Golden Turtle?
No, I ain't been there either.
Well, why not? That's the spot.
Well, you see, I lived out on a ranch, and we didn't get into town much, you know what I mean?
Come on, Sheriff. You're not from Texas, are you?
Okay, you got me. I guess I'll have to level with you. Up until 7 years ago, I was a New York City detective.
So what's with the phony accent and the cowboy suit?
Well, I got fed up with New York and came out west. Now, if you want to get elected sheriff in 12 Palms, Arizona, you better darn well look like a cowboy and talk like one. Listen, you can do me a big favor. Don't tell anyone about this or you'll blow my whole career.
Don't worry, partner. Your secret is safe.
Thank you, ma'am.
Stay here. No.
We are all going to die.
Now, Mama, just try to be calm.
Someone is going to murder us one by one. I want your daddy. Oh, Sheriff, you are going to get us out of here, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I will pay you anything.
All right, now just calm down, Miss Scooch. Sit down right over here. All right.
Sheriff, couldn't you get us out of here by helicopter?
Now, there's no communications.
Couldn't we climb down?
No, it's too dangerous.
We are all going to be murdered, each and every one.
All right, nobody else is going to be murdered. Now, what I want to know is who was where between 1 and 3 this afternoon when Miss Jacqueline was killed. Let's start with Mr. DeSalle.
I was in my room.
Mr. Smith?
In the workroom.
All right, Mr. Lenz?
I don't know. I was out on the porch.
Laura?
Right here in this room.
Miss Gooch?
I was in my room.
Mr. Stryker?
I was working on the generator.
Miss Alex?
I was on the deck.
Miss Colette?
I was in the laundry room.
Luke?
The kitchen.
Miss Barton?
I was in my room.
Miss Regine?
I was in my study.
So there you have it. Any one of you could have committed that murder.
Sheriff. Your rapier-like mind astonishes me truly, but you are overlooking one very distinct possibility.
What might that be, Mr. DeSalle?
That none of us actually committed the murder. That there might be a psychopathic killer lurking about the place, heaven knows where, coming out only to kill.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. DeSalle. Because I've been thinking along them lines myself. So we're going to have a little search. And you all are going to be my posse.
This is ridiculous. The killer's obviously our pal, Rudy.
Is he? I thought you might be the killer.
So why should I want to kill a bevy of models?
I don't know. Maybe you hate women.
No, they simply don't interest me. If I read you right, you can understand that.
Yeah?
You know, you're a very talented designer.
I'm just an assistant.
Oh, come off it, Tony. Regine may have been a genius once, but now she's a dreary old drunk who couldn't design a garbage bag. Why do you let her take the credit for your designs?
Because it takes money and backing to be a couturier.
Suppose I give you $5,000 for a start.
What?
I'm prepared to give you $5,000.
For what?
For the patents.
Listen, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I'm sure you remember our two ready-to-wear pals, Max and Marcel.
You could forget them.
They liked the collection.
Well, they didn't buy a single item.
Why spend thousands on patents when you can knock them off for much less?
And you're the KO man.
Let's just say I'm acting as an intermediary.
Well, what do you need?
Copies of the patents.
But how?
Use this, dear boy.
$5,000, huh?
Cash. Plus a very nice write-up in my column.
Yeah, well, suppose I refuse. Suppose I expose you.
I'll simply deny it. And you'll be made into a factory second by my clients.
When?
Tonight.
Business.
My dear boy, the gross was $69 billion last year.
Yeah, well, what's your take, Victor?
Enough to keep me in antique Bentleys. And young designers.
Hello. Hello.
Aren't you joining the manhunt?
Oh, no. I feel much safer hiding behind this.
Who's going to protect your friend Alex?
Hey, wait a minute. Do I detect a slight edge in that question?
Sorry.
That's all right. No, the fact is, I'm not interested in Alex.
Why? She's bright, beautiful, funny.
Yes, she's all those things. She's also very ambitious, not vulnerable. She scares me.
I would think that would intrigue you.
You know who intrigues me? You.
Why?
Because you're hiding?
From whom?
I don't know. From the world? From me? From yourself? Why?
It's easier.
No, it's not. Safer, maybe. Why do you do it?
Well, I guess I've always realized I was a big disappointment to my mother because I wasn't a flaming beauty. Being referred to as a dog most of your life doesn't help your self-confidence a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
How could you know?
Who, me? Look at me, I'm a dog. Why do you think I got into the glamorous world of high-fashion photography? How else could I hang around gorgeous girls all the time and get to put my moves on them?
Are you successful?
Sure. Oh, it doesn't matter if you're beautiful or not, you know. That wears off after 10 minutes.
I wish I could believe that.
Laura, you are the most beautiful woman on this mountain.
You really mean that, don't you?
There's nothing up there but a lot of machinery.
And do you really think a killer could hide up there?
Well, if he knew his way around, he could hide in the attic, in the cellar, in the generator room. He could even hide under the cliff.
That's scary.
On the other hand, it could be any one of them. It could be Regine, Rudy, Victor, even Tony Smith. Something not right about that one. Could even be Irene Barton herself.
Now, why would Irene want to kill her own models?
Because she's the kind of lady that gets her jollies out of hurting people.
Now, how do you know that?
When you've been in the police business as long as I have, you've learned to read people pretty good. What's the matter?
Well, I just realized. If the murderer's taken the Barton models, I'm the last one.
He is not going to kill you.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to let him. Trust me, okay?
I don't know why. Okay.
Having fun, Tony?
Regine?
I came upstairs for a little nightcap. Saw your flashes.
I was taking some pictures.
1 in the morning.
I couldn't sleep.
Tony, darling, I've been in the rag business for a long time. I know a rip-off when I see one. Who are they for?
No one.
If you don't tell me, I'm going to expose you as a deserter. Pretty boy like you should have an interesting time in an army establishment.
Regina, I warn you.
No, I warn you, you impudent little prig. Now, give me that camera and tell me who's paying you. I'm through with you. Give me that camera.
I've been in bondage for you for too long, Regina. I'm finished. You hear me? No more. I'm finished.
He's trying to kill me.
Looks like we got ourselves a little psychopathic killer here.
I want him put away. He's a deserter. He escaped from an army stockade. He may have killed somebody.
I never killed anyone. We'll just put Mr. Smith in protective custody. Luke here can keep an eye on him. No, I have claustrophobia. We can't do that. Well, I think we can. It was Victor. Victor put me up to it. He asked me to steal the pattern.
The poor boy really is insane.
I'm not insane. I'm not a murderer. All right, I'll get him. You folks go on back to bed. He can't go anywhere.
Scared me. What do you want?
Irene? Is she all right? What's the matter with her? She's dead. Oh, no, I can't believe it.
Oh, not Irene.
All right, now calm down. Any of you know what brand of cigarette Irene smoked? No, Irene didn't smoke. She quit a long time ago. She's been trying to talk me into quitting. Well, this here is a French cigarette. Any of you smoke French cigarettes?
It must be Tony. Tony is not here. It must be Tony.
It wasn't Tony. I know who smokes French cigarettes.
Who's that?
Kate Bedford.
Kate?
Let's you and I have a little talk, Miss Goldman. You sure about this?
Yes. I noticed the smoke. It's different from American cigarettes.
Wait a minute. What you're saying is Kate Bedford could have committed those murders, that she could have climbed downtown to get me. Instead of staying there, she climbed back up?
Well, it's possible, isn't it? Why not?
Well, why would she go to all the trouble to climb down to get me up here?
To throw the suspicion on someone else.
Yeah, it's possible. She certainly has the strength to break someone's neck.
And if that's what happened, then...
She's here, hiding in this house.
Were you very close to Irene?
Yes. I never realized how much she meant to me. But I was also very close to Marissa and Candy and Jackie and Camille. And now I'm very close to you.
I'm not going to be killed.
How can you be sure of that?
Only the beautiful women are getting killed.
Wait, Laura, listen to me. You've got to stop talking like that. You've got to stop putting yourself down all the time. I think you're beautiful. I'm falling in love with you. And if we ever get out of here, I'm going to ask you to marry me. What?
I'm going to cry.
That's all right.
And when I finish crying, I'm going to go to your room, and I'm going to take off my $900 coat, and I'm going to put on my $600 slinky, and then I'm going to seduce you.
For the cocktail hour, we have for you this little chocolate chiffon dress of mushroom-pleated Georgette, which gives you the illusion of two-piece.
I better go in there.
Tell him no.
Stay here.
I'm going with you.
A totally classical forever silhouette. One complete circle of sunburst pleated crepe-backed satin with but one single seam of mitered pleats at center back. Done. This country's most famous designer is a woman whose interests are in all the international markets of the world.
That's Irene's voice.
This style is definitely an influence of Spain, in what Regine likes to call her suit of life. Kate Bedford shows you the two-piece look. The jacket top, which is made of black and red marmalade. Now Camille Betancourt shows you the complete suit of life. Isn't she? Jacqueline wears it over a black camisole and sleek little pants of black crepe. Candy Carroll shows you an evening costume in 3 pieces. and its flirting matching jacket for just such an occasion. It makes a beautiful figure more beautiful. The punctuation...
All right, I've decided to go down for help.
How do you propose to do that?
Well, I climbed up here. I can climb down.
Sheriff Halsey, you can't leave us here defenseless while that creature kills us at will.
If it is Kate, she's depraved.
I can't believe Kate had any reason to destroy Irene.
Well, how could she have committed all of those murders and still remain hidden?
Ah, Kate's an experienced big game hunter. She's used to lying in wait.
I don't like being classified as game, thank you very much.
It's perfectly clear the murderer is out to destroy everyone connected with the Barton agency.
That isn't very reassuring.
I'm sorry, darling.
Listen, I suggest that we all stick together, right where we are now, and wait for the cable car to be fixed.
What a boring idea.
I agree with the sheriff. Someone should go down for help.
All right, I want everybody to stay right here in this part of the house. And that means everybody. Now, if you gotta go potty, don't take a friend. I'll be back by evening.
Do you need help with the rope?
No, I'll manage. You stay right here and you keep an eye out for anybody prowling around.
What about the generator?
You forget that till I get back with help. You stay with the others now. When I do get back, I want a report on anybody who left this part of the house for any reason.
Frank? We have a dinner date, remember?
I sure do, little lady. I sure do.
What time is it?
About 4.
The sheriff should be back by now.
Yeah, it's almost dark. He'll never make it up in the dark.
Maybe he never made it down the tube.
Well, I think we should go look for him.
No, now he said for everybody to stay in this part of the house until he got back.
That was 6 hours ago.
Yeah, we can't just sit here. Somebody's got to go out there and look for him before it gets dark.
Just will you go, dear boy? Victor is going to stay right here in this little room.
What about you, Rudy?
You and me?
Why not?
Sure.
Alan, don't go out there with...
Laura, the sheriff might need our help.
I'll go with you.
Luke?
Luke! Sit down. He stays with us. Just in case we need a man.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome, darling.
Sheriff! There's nobody down there. Hey, look at this. If the sheriff used this to climb down, what's it doing up here?
Alan, do you think he never made it to the cliff?
Either that or somebody else climbed up after he got down.
There's a chance that somebody pulled that rope out of reach and nobody else could get back up.
Then the murderer could still be up here with us.
We better tell the others.
You tell the others. I'm gonna get the generator going no matter what. You cold?
Thank you.
Alex, can you go back up to the house and let the others know what's going on? I'm gonna stay here and look around a little more.
Okay.
Heard someone come in. I didn't go to town. I figured I'd lay in wait here in case the killer... Oh, Kate. Come on, Alex. We gotta get out of here.
She never made it down the mountain.
I know. I gotta get down for help.
Wait a minute. She never made it down to tell you.
Come on, Alex.
How did you know what was going on here?
Alex.
No, wait. What did you mean by you know? You're the killer.
You see, Kate was one of my first clients. I helped make her famous. And then she helped Irene destroy my life.
And you're Irene Barton's...
That's right. Michael Barton. I invented the Barton girl. No one's gonna hear you up here, Alex. You see, I was a makeup artist in those days. I turned that agency into an international syndicate. That was before I married Irene. We were married 1 year, and then she sued for divorce. She got the agency and the models. I started drinking about that time, and I assaulted this gentleman in the bar. I went to prison. When I got out, I went to see Irene to beg her for some money. And she just laughed. So then I went to see the models I made famous. Candy, Camille, Jacqueline, Kate, Marissa. They chose to stay with Irene. So I decided to kill every one of them.
Don't you think the police are going to suspect you?
No. You see, I was living with this other woman at the time, and I came home and she was in bed with a man, and I killed him. Set the house on fire. The police thought it was my body in the ashes.
The phony clothes, the phony accent, you never were a sheriff.
No, of course not. I read about Regine having this little show with her ex-models, and I came up here and pretended I was a sheriff.
You were up here when we arrived then?
Yes. I came up the night before, and I pulled out the telephones and shorted the generator.
You mailed those poison cosmetics to the agency.
Very good, Alex.
Do you really think you're going to get away with all these murders?
They weren't murders. They were justifiable revenge. Besides, I was going to blame the whole thing on Kate, but we struggled, and she fell down the cliff. She's a rather peculiar girl, you know? She even left her French cigarettes at the scene of the crime.
Didn't Alice come back?
We thought she was with you.
No, I sent her back.
What did Tony have to do with the agency?
Oh, he came back while I was setting up my little fashion show. Well, it's too bad you had to find Kate's body. Because I really liked you. But now... I'm gonna have to take care of it.
Regine, oh, your collection was just as gorgeous as ever. Of course, I never will understand why you people will use those skinny models. There's not a normal woman in the world shaped like that. Oh, and please don't forget now that sexy Spanish see-through number for Laura. You know we need it in about 2 weeks. Bye-bye, darling.
Well, goodbye, darling. I must say you do give the first-class show. Macabre, but memorable.
Well, I guess now that this is all over, you'll never talk to me again, right?
Never. You still want to marry me?
Yeah, you still want to marry me?
Yeah.
You told your mother?
No. She still thinks I'm going to Dallas so she can auction me off at the Fat Stock Show.
What about that expensive little Spanish number she bought you?
What about it?
Well, I thought we could use it as a wedding dress.
Hey. Are you guys going to take cab from the airport into town?
Yeah.
Can I share?
Sure. Oh, Madame Regine, I just wanted to tell you how sorry we are. What are your plans, Hans?
I don't know. I guess I'll find another agent and continue. I must admit, this business is exciting. And Alan, I might need some new pictures.
Oh, no. I'm getting out of this business. I'm going to marry a rich heiress and publish esoteric books. Or maybe I'll go right into porn. What do you think? Well, the hearse is waiting for us.
Alan, that's not funny.
No. Death isn't funny, is it? Life's the joke.